Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. I want to talk to you about Blackstone. I'm going to link the story below. It's entitled Blackstone Prepares a Record $50 billion to Snap Up Real Estate During the Coming Crash. Now, first, I want to explain something. I've said this many times before in the past, and I've gotten a little bit of heat, but I don't really care. I have said that I believe that Blackstone, the big boys, are going to fall in this next crash. And I do still stand by that completely. But I want to share this story with you because I want to show you that they are doing exactly what I have been preparing all of you to do in this coming crash. And I truly believe in you, and I cannot stress that more than I believe in Blackstone. All right, so here we go. I'll explain in a second. The past 2 months have been a barrage of negative news coverage focusing on the U.S. housing market. Which is predictable after all, with mortgage rates soaring at the fastest pace on record to decade highs and sending U.S. housing affordability to the lowest in history. All right. And again, I want you to realize, think about that. Home affordability is the U.S. housing affordability is the lowest in history. That means it's going to crash. I want people to understand that. For everybody out there, I want to save some people from themselves, because at the top of every real estate market, people say the same dumb things. Why? Because they're usually regurgitating what their real estate agent is telling them. Things like, if you don't get in now, you're never going to be able to get in. If you don't get in now, you're going to miss out on the greatest opportunity because you can't not make money. Things like that. So I'm here to save people, some people from themselves. Now, Ninja Nation, those of you, if you don't know who Ninja Nation are, they're the people that are subscribed to this channel. Why? Because they're prepared, they're not scared. They understand that there is something bigger afoot, and we are going to absolutely crush it in this next real estate downturn. And for the one person I was thinking, I'm about to jump on there and just tell them, I just think it's so mean that you'd take advantage of someone losing their house. You need to leave because you have a loser's mentality. And if you really cared about those people, hey, start a YouTube channel and try and warn them about a crash. All right, here we go. Sorry, I digress. It says only a handful of the 1% can afford the American dream. And that is absolutely true. And it's going to get worse. But what that means is it's going to get better. There's going to be more opportunities. That's why I want people to start side hustles right now. Literally, start going to garage sales, buying things at garage sales, and selling crap that other people don't need to them. I mean, it is amazing. In a good economy or a bad economy, flipping things, starting small, always makes the best amount of cash. Anyway, sorry. Again, I digress. Let's get back to the story. It says right here, we're going to get right here. All right. Private equity giant Blackstone is about to get even bigger. Don't believe that part of the story. I don't believe it. I'm not caring. I believe that Ninja Nation, a world full of human beings that are amazingly smart individuals, that are meek, that are going to be prepared for this, are going to rise up, and they're going to dwarf Blackstone. I'm telling you, millions of people. I truly, truly believe that this is going to happen during this next crash. But here it says, that's when it will deploy some or all of its record $50 billion in dry powder it has raised to prepare for the coming housing crash. You see, that's what they want, guys. They want to prepare for this crash and take your house and then rent it back to you. I want the opposite. I want human beings that are good human beings, men and women. There's only two groups I know of that are actually going to go out and be good human beings. I don't care what your sex is, what your religion is, what your creed is. I don't even know all the different stuff we got to say these days. I don't care. I care that you have a solid mind, you have peace in your heart and joy, and you want to go out. And if you don't have joy, we're going to pump some into you. Trust me, because there's nothing more exciting than helping people. But you're going to go out and you're going to buy a ton of homes, and then you're going to rent them to good people. And then we're going to show them how to make money. And it's going to be amazing. And we're going to take the power back. Sorry, I keep digressing, but I'm getting more and more passionate as we're getting closer to this, because people need to wake up to what's really going on. So they went and raised $50 billion. Woohoo! According to the Wall Street Journal, Blackstone, in its final stages of raising a new real estate fund that would set a record as the biggest vehicle of its kind, defying market volatility and a crowded landscape for fundraising. I want you to understand something also. You know how they're raising all this money? Because you might go, where are they getting all this money from? Your pension funds. That's it. It's the greatest scheme ever. They raise it from your pension funds, hoping that you're going to have a solid pension. But the backside, they're out buying everybody's houses to rent them back to them, because through inflation, you can't afford anything. And that's what's going on over time. But I believe that this next market cycle, this next crash, which is a 100-year cycle, by the way, is going to tip the scales. The problem is it can only tip the scales if you are ready. You. I don't care where you are right now. If you're in your house watching this, you're mowing the lawn, you're driving to work, you're sitting at work, maybe you should be working. I don't know. I'm at work. This is what I'm doing. I'm just joking. We haven't started work yet. Point being is this. It's not going to happen unless you're ready. And then the guy down the street's ready. And then the guy down the street there is ready. That is how we're going to do this. All right? They're using pension funds. And if they make one misstep like Lehman, part of your pension fund goes away. So a lot of stuff going on there. I'm not even going to read the rest of this story. I don't like it. Not that I don't like the author, because it's good that they're telling you the truth. I love these websites. I love the authors. But I don't believe the premise that Blackstone is going to win. I believe that you are going to win. Ninja Nation is going to win. People are going to get ready for this, and they're going to take advantage of it. This is going to be like, I want to show you guys how to take your resources. Many of you do not believe that you have a lot of resources. And I'm going to tell you what, I've dug myself back twice, actually 3 times, from losing just about everything I had. And I dug myself back. Why? Because I knew I had the ability to do it. So I had enough confidence, and I had to sometimes dig very deep down inside to find that confidence to start back over again. And each time I brought myself back a bigger and better. Now, finally, because of age, a little bit, hopefully a little bit more wisdom, I've set up fail safes, right? Like by paying off all of my debt, and then, you know, I can go and speculate over here. But this core position of my finances are secure. I've set up, you know, trusts and you know, LLCs and all that kind of stuff, savings, you know. I have dry powder. Like, look at them. The big boys have got dry powder. I want you to have dry powder. It's one thing to be invested in silver and in cryptos and gold and stuff, but the thing is, since it's valued in dollars as of right now, when you want to sell it, it may not be at the dollar amount you want to sell it at, okay? So you also still have to have dry powder, even in inflationary times. Why? Because remember when I started talking about deflation in March, I said deflation is going to start coming? We're already seeing now the real estate bubble deflating. I don't care what any of these economists say. Deflation doesn't just turn on one day when Father Time comes out and goes, I don't have my coffee yet. Oh, wait, hold on, I got coffee. Yep, let's flip the deflation switch. Everything's going to go down at the same time. That's not how it works. Certain bubbles pop. We've already seen travel and leisure pop. We've already seen subscription services pop. Now it's real estate popping, okay? Yes, we're going to still have inflation in things like fuel and food. Fuel is going to deflate before food, just so you guys know. That's how it works. Demand destruction, because people are going to stop driving places. They've already started, but it hasn't come out in the quarterly earnings yet. So I want you to be prepared and not scared, but I want you to be excited and dig deep for whatever little confidence you have. But I'll tell you what, if you don't got any confidence in yourself and you're listening to this video and you made it to the very end, I tell you what, I've got confidence in you. Someone's got to have confidence in you, and I've got confidence in you. Every day you make $1, save some of it. Don't spend it. And watch what happens every day when you do that. You start to get wealthy. I'm not joking, guys. All right, guys, that being said, I appreciate every single one of you. The Economic Ninja is out.